Jemima. How are you? I'm doing great. I hope you all are doing great. It's the start of a new week. We are early in the day. It's Monday, and we are enjoying our time and everything that we have, guys, that we're trying to get done. And it has just been, I can say it's been a good weekend. It was a lot of other things that I wanted to take care of and a lot of things that I wanted to do, and I wasn't able to do all of it because, I was kind of helping a friend. But it's still a good week. And I'm so excited because this past weekend, I received 2 more dolls. Yes, I did. They weren't really, well, they're kits. They were painted kits that I ordered off AliExpress. And one of them I have already. And if you've been watching my Instagram account, you've seen where I posted it. And I was so excited that I was able to start posting her because I have not seen anyone post that painted kit yet. So I was like, well, I'm going to start putting it out there because it's a beautiful kit and I just love it. But it is my new avatar baby who I've already put together and weighed her the way I like her. And I named her Tsireya Tonowari. I think that's it. Tonowari, which is an avatar name. And I forgot the tribe. It's I posted it on my Instagram account because I looked it up and saw how they looked, and they were actually sea dwellers and warriors in Pandora, if I could call it Pandora. Yeah. But anyway, before I get too far with my little story, here she is, guys. Look at my little snuggles. This is Tsireya. She is my new avatar baby girl. My little warrior princess. Look at her. She is, as a matter of fact, the Peaches Sculpt by Cassie Brace. And she was turned into an avatar sculpt. And when I first saw her on AliExpress, I was so excited to get this baby. And when you think about it, it is so nice because I was able to put the kit together myself. I didn't have to pull any stuffing out of it. It was a kit, and I could do it the way I want. Even with the kits, I don't know if you all have noticed before, but sometimes the kits, the faces, the heads come and they look like the head and the cheeks are smaller. But if you put the polyfill in there a certain way, it fills out their face. So it gives them that more chunky look, which Peaches has a chunky look anyway. But still, when I was putting the polyfill in her head, I put just a little bit more in there to kind of make her face more full, which is too cute, and it's still squishy. But I am just enjoying her, and the way I have her weighted is so nice. For once, I was watching Springflower, and me, I've always been the one, I liked my babies to have weight. Well, she still has weight, but I happened to be watching Springflower one day, and she was weighing one of her babies, actually her pickle that she got, and she did not put any, she didn't put any glass beads in it. And the way she was moving it, it looked so cute and cuddly. So this time with Tsireya, what I did was I did a little. Of course, I'm going to put glass beads in her limbs. I put glass beads in her limbs, and I fill it all the way up to where her thigh is, so that her thigh can be, pretty soft. And I put polyfill in, and then her head, I always put, even with all the babies, I always put a pouch of glass beads, in a little stocking pouch, in their heads for weight, because I like for their heads to move, naturally. And then I put polyfill in it so that I can keep the glass bead pouch in a place where it'll give their head that weight and movement that I want. But when I did her, what I did was I just really took the glass bead pouch and I put it near her rear to give her like a good little size bum. And then this time, what I usually buy the polyfill, I usually get the it's not, I don't want to say it's tough, but it's rich. It's more like that, like wool, like polyfill to put in my babies. But this time what I did is I bought the soft, the super silky soft, to give them that soft feel. So when I stuffed her this time, it was so nice. It was so nice. I mean, I love the way she feels, guys. She feels so nice. And when I look how my baby head go. Look at this. Look at this, right? Would you look at this girl? She is so sweet. But I just love her. I have always admired the Peaches sculpt, but I have never been able to find the Peaches sculpt the way I wanted it to be. And when I say I wanted it to be, that means no, I did not want to paint it. I did not want to paint it by another artist. I wanted to get it off of AliExpress as a kit, but I wanted a certain complexion. So I wanted it in an AA skin tone, but kind of like a darker skin tone. So I wasn't able to find it that way, which not saying that I won't. But when I saw this one, and I was like, that is Peaches. And then she was blue in the Avatar color, and I love Avatar anyway. That was just it. It was on. I was so excited. I couldn't wait for her to got her at such a reasonable price. And I mean, I just love it. And I kept going on YouTube. I was like, well, nobody has this sculpt. No one's put a video up on this baby. The Avatar version of Peaches, because that's what AliExpress calls it. The Avatar version of the Peaches kit, and they say by Cassie Brace. So I was so excited. And you know what? I didn't even look. Yep. It says Peaches by C. Brace. Yeah, by C. Oh, wait a minute. C. Yep, it's back there. Yeah, C. Brace. Yeah, by Cassie Brace. It's on the back of her neck. But she is just so gorgeous. But guys, I did not want to come along. You know what I always say, do not allow anyone to steal your joy, because trust me, I haven't been making any comments about it, but I have seen the foolishness that's been going on. I've seen the foolishness. I've listened to Cena and Springflower all the time. I've seen the foolishness with reborn.com and all this kind of stuff. You know what? I'm not even going to go in there, because when I see it, I'm just going to say what I have to say, and that's it. And I'm going to be done with it, because what I'm not going to allow these clicks and stuff to do is to steal my joy. And I hope you all don't allow them to steal your joy either. Springflower always says, your doll is your way. I say, don't allow anybody to steal your joy. And Cena, Cena is not even playing the radio anymore. She has been so kind, and I love watching her on her comfy couch. And, you know, people are fed up. People are fed up. It's like you're just being targeted for enjoying a hobby that you pay for. Okay? A hobby that you pay for. And you got people trying to cyberbully you and cause all kind of trouble. But like I said all the time, whoever you all out there, Karens of the reborn community, whatever you are, please bring it. Please bring it. You know what? I'm smiling, and I as I said, I will continue to keep my joy and not allow you all to steal it. I enjoy this hobby. I enjoy these dolls. I enjoy holding them. I enjoy dressing them, posing them, and taking pictures of them on the Instagram and sharing that with other sisters in the community who are positive and who enjoys doing the same thing. And we encourage one another, and we don't mind sharing knowledge of things that we find out. Like you're hearing me talking about how I weigh my dolls and do things, and they talk about how they do theirs, how I can watch their videos and we can learn from one another. That is what I'm about. I'm about the encouragement. I'm in the encouraging business, not the putting down business, not the putting my foot down on people business. Because you know what? It is not my place to judge, and it's not your place either. There is one judge, only one judge. And he said when he comes back, he will separate the wheat from the tare. So if you want to try to continue to put yourself in God's place, and you want to be in these high class what you call these made up associations, and call yourself judging people in a hobby where it's a bunch of women and men who play with dolls, and we just enjoy it. And it was a way where people could come together and enjoy the hobby together, because we liked this thing together. We enjoyed doing the same thing. But then something so beautiful and so wonderful, you still have people out there who come and try to destroy it. But let me tell you today, I'm going to tell you today, and listen to me, my brothers and sisters, you will not. I will not allow you to steal my joy. And I will stand up for anybody in the community who is about loving the dolls and about us continuing to be together and encouraging each other in a good sisterhood and brotherhood. That is what it's about. We will not allow you to break the circle of positivity. We will not allow you to come into our circle with your negativity. We will not allow you. And as God is my witness, he will not allow you to. Because when you try to do dirt to somebody else, all it does is fall back on you. So that's a message I'm giving you today. I'm giving you all that today. I love you. I love all of you. I love everybody. But you know what? We can love each other. We don't have to like each other's ways. And I don't like the way that things have been doing in a community that's about encouraging and supposed to be about love. We should feel the love because we all share a common like, and that's what it's about. But guys, once again, I don't want to get on a tangent, because you know how I get when I get started, because I'm not about trying to tear people down. We get enough of that with Satan walk around trying to seek whom he may devour. He trying to destroy everything he can get his hands on. And all you have to do is give him a little bit of space, and he will speak to you and cause you to cause so much destruction. And in the process of causing destruction, he will allow you and sit back with a smile on his face and allow you to destroy yourself. So these are things that we need to think about when we're doing these little things, and we're making up these associations and stuff, because you're trying to make what you do lawful. It's just like people in the church, because people in the church do it too. They take a scripture and they try to get it to justify whatever wrong that they're doing. When you're wrong, you're wrong. When you're right, you're right. And the things that are being done right now is wrong. This country is going through enough already. We do not need more division, especially in a hobby where we are collecting dolls. I don't care if an artist painted it. I don't care if you bought it out of Walmart or Target. They are still dolls. People, their children, even though their parents got an artist to paint the doll, those children still play with it, because you know what they're looking at it as? This is my toy. This is a doll. I'm enjoying my doll. They don't care about how you painted it. They don't care about that. To them, it is joy, because it brings them joy, because they can cuddle it and they can hold it. And the parents who spend the money for it, they don't care about the money, because what they're looking at is the joy that it gives their child. Nobody don't worry about how the child tear up something when they buy it for them, because it gives them joy. And they love to sit back and watch their child happy. And that is what it's about. It doesn't matter where we get the dolls from. It doesn't matter what we do, because it's not our responsibility to uplift you and praise you just because you don't want to spend the money to go get your own doggone copyright. That is up to you, sculptors. That's up to you. You should be glad that we even just mentioned your name when we even had replicas or the authentic. We didn't have to mention your name with the authentic. We didn't have to do that. But we did it out of courtesy, and we did it out of appreciation and respect. But then to not be respected in the process back when we purchase your product. Oh, and you see me with the replicas, as you call them replicas, with me, they're dolls. They're reborn dolls. It doesn't matter what. The artist still sculpted them, and they were still manufactured just like every other kit that's bought from McPherson's and anywhere else. They were still manufactured also. So you all need to sit down and you need to think. You need to read some words. You need to do something. You need to ask for counseling from the Lord. You need to ask for something, because you need to get yourselves right. You need to get yourselves right. We don't have time for this. We don't have time for this. You know, each day is precious. every time that we have together and we're able to get on this forum and speak, we need to stop speaking about negativity. This thing should be positive, because people should be able to come on this forum and see how well we get along and how well we encourage each other, and it spreads like a plague. Then everybody will want to be positive. But when people come on a forum they've never been on and they see a bunch of people being negative and acting up, they don't want any part of that. They don't. And it shouldn't be like that. Every club, every hobby, every group that we're in should be positive, and it should show some encouragement. It should bring people in. We should be able to draw, not push people away. And that is what's happening. But hey, you're not going to push me away. I'm not a part of the reborn community. I'm a part of the doll collecting community. Because see, I love to collect dolls. I've been collecting dolls way before there was a reborn community. And I'm sorry, that's the truth. I am almost 52 years old, and I promise you, I've been collecting dolls just that long. As long as I knew what a doll was. So reborn community, that stuff doesn't matter to me. What matters to me is the brothers and sisters who are positive and they enjoy the same hobby that I enjoy. We can come together on a forum, encourage each other, and share ideas. Share places that we bought dolls and clothes from. Share ideas about mohair. Share ideas about kits and products. That's what it's about. But you know what? Like I said, you all keep doing what you're doing. Keep on doing what you're doing. You know, there was a story that was told about a rich man and a poor man. The rich man looked down on the poor man all the time. The poor man would beg for food and they not pay him any attention. Well, the poor man died. And when he opened his eyes in the bosom of Abraham, which they said is Jesus. Jesus kept him and he looked after him. He was not rich on earth, but he was rich in glory. Now then the rich man died. And when the rich man died, he had always been selfish, and he was all about his riches and his name brand and the names of things. And you know, this can't touch this and that can't touch that. This is too expensive for me to touch. Well, when he woke up and he looked up and he opened his eyes, he was in hell. And when he happened to look over the ridge, he saw that poor man that he used to see in front of his doorway, in front of his palace. And he asked him, he begged him, he said, "Can you please just give me just a drop of water?" And Jesus said, "No." He said, "No. You had your chance. You had your chance." He did what he was supposed to do. But you have your chance. And this is what happens. And with that, he thought about all his brothers. And he said, "Well, Lord, since I can't go back, can you send somebody back to warn my brothers, to let them know what their punishment would be and how it would be if they don't get their lives right?" He said, "No. They have to learn for themselves just like you." So see, it's important that we get it right while we have the chance to get it right. Because after everything is said and done and we close our eyes, the opportunity is over. And God is not trying to hear your excuses after he has plucked you from this world. So, these are things that we need to think about. I know a lot of people aren't religious like me, but I'm telling that story, and there are parables and other stories that we can tell to remind you that do unto others as you would have them do unto you. Treat your neighbor. Love thy neighbor as you love yourself. Because as much as we love ourselves, if we treat our neighbors and we love them the way we love ourselves, ladies and gentlemen, we will be fine. Because if you love your neighbor as you love yourself, you will not want to say anything or do anything to hurt your neighbor, because you don't want anybody to do anything or hurt you. So, as always, that's my spiel. That's my spiel when I see some ugliness going on. But ladies and gentlemen who are out there and you are still in the loving business and the encouraging business, and we getting along like sisters and brothers, loving one another in different places and spreading our love, let's continue to do it. And as we do it, whether we can physically hold hands and touch hands, let's unite together. Our hearts unite and block out that negativity, because we're going to block it out, and we're going to continue to do what we were set out to do and what our purpose is. Because see, what you don't understand, it's more to this hobby than us just loving dolls. It's a mission also. It's a ministry where we're reaching out to other people. When they see the happiness, when they see the joy, it touches them in a way that they don't even understand. And it can change lives. But also, when you let stuff out of your mouth and you write stuff, ugly, nasty things, it also can destroy. And that is detrimental. So guys, as always, I love you. God loves you. And let us continue to love one another. And me and Tsireya, we're going to go on home now. But I just wanted to come and give you that message of love. Let's love one another and stop this. Let's love one another and stop this. All right, guys. Until the next time, House of Dope Accusers is out, and you guys take care. As always, and I'm going to say it one more time, guys, don't allow anyone to steal your joy. Don't let them. Do not let them steal your joy. In certain situations, and we go through everything, go through so much day to day, that's what we have to continue to move on day to day with a smile on our face. Don't let anybody rob that of you. Don't. All right, guys. I think I said enough now. All right. We'll see you on the next round. Take care for now. Bye-bye.